Imagine a vast expanse of conflict where the border region of Ukraine with Russia stands as a testament to a fierce and ongoing struggle. Here, Ukrainian forces are striving to consolidate their positions against an intensifying Russian military presence. Russian forces have ramped up their operations with aerial and artillery strikes designed to reclaim strategic terrain and push back Ukrainian advances. This conflict is not just about territory, it's a complex geopolitical struggle for dominance, a game of chess played on a grand scale with far-reaching implications. The situation on the ground is ever-changing, with a fluidity that reflects the uncertainty of the times. There's a palpable tension as reports suggest further escalation should diplomatic efforts fail. The specter of a broader regional conflict looms large, with neighboring countries watching closely, readying themselves for potential fallout. This delicate balance of power in Eastern Europe highlights the critical role of diplomacy in averting disaster. The international chorus for restraint and dialogue grows louder, calling for a peaceful resolution to this drawn-out conflict. The stakes are enormous, with millions of lives hanging in the balance, their futures uncertain as military operations and negotiations play out. The hope for a comprehensive peace agreement remains alive, one that addresses security concerns and paves the way for lasting stability. As we ponder the current state of affairs, the conflict serves as a stark reminder of the complexities inherent in international relations. It's a call to action for responsible leadership, urging us to navigate the challenges of the 21st century with wisdom and foresight. Looking ahead, we're left with a question that echoes through the corridors of power. Can the world unite to prevent more bloodshed and build a peaceful and prosperous future? This is the daunting challenge that lies before us, demanding our collective effort and resolve. The narrative of this conflict is woven from a tapestry of missed opportunities and decisive moments that have led us to this juncture. The geopolitical landscape, with its intricate web of alliances and rivalries, has been instrumental in shaping the course of events. As the international community grapples with these complexities, the necessity of diplomacy and dialogue becomes ever more apparent. The potential for peace hinges on the willingness of all parties to engage in meaningful negotiations, to make concessions for the greater good. In the midst of the chaos, the human cost of this conflict emerges as a poignant reminder of the urgent need for resolution. Families have been shattered, communities displaced, and lives changed forever by the relentless cycle of violence. The stories of those affected call for empathy and compassion in our responses, alongside a commitment to rebuilding and reconciliation once the conflict subsides. The road to peace is fraught with challenges, but it's a journey we must undertake with determination and hope. The role of international actors in facilitating peace cannot be overstated. They possess the influence and leverage necessary to bring conflicting parties to the negotiating table. Global powers, regional organizations, and non-governmental entities have the potential to ignite meaningful dialogue and help form a viable peace plan. As the situation evolves, the world watches, yearning for a breakthrough that will end the violence and herald reconstruction and healing. The impact of this conflict reverberates far beyond its immediate vicinity, affecting global stability, energy security, and international relations. In an interconnected world, the actions of one nation can have cascading effects on others. Yet this interconnectedness also presents an opportunity for collaboration and collective problem-solving. Nations must work together to address the root causes of conflict and prevent future crises. As we navigate these turbulent waters, it is essential to remain hopeful and steadfast in our pursuit of peace. The resilience of the human spirit and the power of diplomacy hold the promise of transforming this crisis into an opportunity for growth and understanding. The journey toward peace is a collective endeavor, requiring the support and participation of individuals, communities, and nations alike. In this spirit of cooperation, we can strive to build a future defined not by conflict, but by unity and progress. As the conflict in Ukraine unfolds, we're reminded of the broader themes of courage, sacrifice, and resilience that define humanity. Those on the front lines, whether in battle or diplomacy, engage in a struggle that transcends borders and ideologies. Their stories of bravery and perseverance inspire and renew our sense of purpose in the quest for peace. It's through these narratives that we find the strength to continue, even when challenges seem insurmountable. In reflecting on the lessons of this conflict, we are called to consider the values and principles guiding our global actions. The pursuit of peace, justice, and human dignity must remain at the forefront of our efforts. This requires a commitment to dialogue, understanding, and empathy, as well as an acknowledgement of our shared humanity. By embracing these ideals, we can forge a path forward that honors the sacrifices of those affected by the conflict and lays the foundation for a brighter future. The road to peace is long and arduous, but it is a journey that we must undertake with unwavering resolve. As we navigate the complexities of this conflict, we are reminded of the power of hope and the importance of perseverance. It is through our collective efforts that we can overcome the obstacles that stand in our way and build a world that is defined by cooperation and mutual respect. The challenges we face are great, but so too is our capacity for change and transformation. In conclusion, we are left with a question that resonates deeply within us. How can we work together to create a world where peace and prosperity are not just aspirations, but realities? This is the challenge that lies before us, and it demands our attention and action. By coming together as a global community, we can address the root causes of conflict and lay the groundwork for a future that is marked by peace, understanding, and progress. As we move forward, let us remain steadfast in our commitment to these ideals and continue to strive for a world that reflects the very best of humanity. In doing so, we honor the legacy of those who have come before us and pave the way for future generations to live in a world free from the scourge of war. So, dear viewers, as you ponder these thoughts, consider subscribing to our channel for more insights and updates on global issues. Together, we can make a difference and contribute to a better tomorrow. Let us delve deeper into the intricacies of this conflict and the role each of us can play in shaping its outcome. It's easy to feel disconnected from events happening thousands of miles away, but in today's interconnected world, the ripple effects can reach us all. Whether it's economic repercussions, shifts in global alliances, or the humanitarian crisis that follows in the wake of conflict, these issues have a way of touching lives far beyond their origins. It's in understanding this interconnectedness that we find the motivation to engage, to learn more, and to take action, no matter how small. Each step towards understanding brings us closer to finding solutions, to building bridges where walls once stood. The courage to act, to speak out for peace, and to extend a hand in compassion is a powerful tool in the arsenal against conflict. As we reflect on the unfolding events, it's crucial to remember the individual stories that make up the larger narrative. The mother who has lost her son, the child who no longer has a school to attend, the soldier who dreams of a time when he can lay down his weapon. These are not just casualties of war. They are reminders of the human spirit's resilience and the universal desire for peace and normalcy. Their stories compel us to act, to advocate for change, and to support initiatives that foster peace and reconciliation. They remind us that behind every statistic is a person, a family, a community striving to rebuild and recover. In the face of adversity, it is the human spirit's unyielding resilience that shines brightest. This resilience inspires us to keep pushing forward, to keep striving for a better world. It is this resilience that forms the bedrock of any lasting peace. As we navigate through uncertain times, we must hold fast to the belief that change is possible, that peace is attainable, and that together we can create a future where conflicts are resolved not through violence, but through dialogue and mutual respect. Our collective journey towards peace requires patience, persistence, and above all, hope. Hope that through our combined efforts, we can transcend the divides that separate us and find common ground upon which to build a peaceful future. The question of how we can work together to create such a world is not just a philosophical one. It is a call to action. It challenges us to reflect on our roles as global citizens and to consider the impact of our choices and actions. It's a call to engage with the world and to contribute to the solutions that will shape our collective future. As we continue to explore these themes and stories, your engagement, your willingness to listen, learn, and act plays a vital role in the journey toward a more peaceful and harmonious world. In this journey, every step counts and every voice matters. The stories we share and the discussions we have can be the catalyst for greater understanding and change. They remind us of the power of storytelling to bridge divides and foster empathy, As we share these narratives, we also invite you to share yours, to become part of a global conversation that seeks to uplift, inform, and inspire. Let us embrace the opportunity to learn from each other, to draw strength from our shared experiences, and to build a future that prioritizes peace and collaboration. As we witness the unfolding events in Ukraine, let us not lose sight of the broader implications and the lessons they impart. The resilience of those affected, their unwavering hope in the face of adversity, and their determination to rebuild and recover serve as powerful reminders of the human capacity for endurance and renewal. These stories of courage and strength challenge us to reflect on our own lives and the ways in which we can contribute to a more peaceful world. Whether through advocacy, education, or simply by extending kindness to those in need, each action has the potential to make a difference. In this interconnected world, our choices and actions can have a profound impact. By fostering understanding and empathy, we can help create a foundation for peace that transcends borders and unites us in our shared humanity. As the narrative of this conflict continues to evolve, let us remain committed to seeking solutions and fostering dialogue. Let us strive to be informed and engaged citizens, ready to contribute to the discussions and initiatives that promote peace and reconciliation. Together, we have the power to shape the future and create a world where conflicts are resolved through dialogue and cooperation. As we bring this reflection to a close, we invite you to stay connected with us, to continue exploring these important topics and to share your thoughts and insights. By subscribing to our channel, you join a community of individuals dedicated to understanding and addressing global challenges. Together, we can harness the power of information and collaboration to inspire change and build a better tomorrow. So, dear viewers, as we continue this journey together, let us carry with us the stories of courage and hope that illuminate the path forward. Let us remain steadfast in our commitment to peace and understanding, and let us never underestimate the impact of our collective efforts. In doing so, we honor the resilience and bravery of those affected by conflict and contribute to a future defined by compassion, cooperation, and progress. Thank you for being part of this conversation and for your commitment to making the world a better place. Your engagement and support are invaluable as we navigate these challenging times together. Let us go forward with hope, determination, and a shared vision for a world that reflects the very best of what humanity can achieve.